Step one is make sure the line going over her bust area is straight. So this is going to wrap over her bust and around her back. So you just want to make sure that that is straight. Next step is turn it wrong side out and wrap it around your Barbie. Like so. And then you want to sew all along, well, you want to pin it a little bit so that you have a line to sew. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Alright, so I have her pinned up here and over here, and what I want to do is I want to make it so that this is a little bit on the loose side. So I'm going to pin going down an angle. I've made it so that I'm going to sew along here. I'm going to sew all the way down to the end. My plan is to sew on the Barbie. Why, you ask? Because that's the only way that I can make sure that I get it exactly the way I want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out that first pin and I'm going to put the needle in this side and make it so that it's snug. Now this string I'm using, I don't know where I got it. I don't even know when I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it like probably 7, maybe 12 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I don't know. I have no clue. But that's what I'm using. I'm using that because when you're crafting, you do what you can with what you have. Okay. And currently we're having a pandemic and this is what I'm doing. So, alright, there we go. We're going to pull that through. You're just going to tug on that fabric as you're sewing. So I'm just going back and forth. And Barbie is like the best model to use because, well, especially this one because she's flexible. But yeah, I want it to custom fit to her. So I am just gonna keep sewing all the way and using the lines of the needle. I have sewed all along the line that I was going to, and now I have this extra material. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. So just make it a nice clean cut. Careful not to cut the line of where you sewed. And if there's like extra, you know, be gentle, be careful. You don't want to like cut your work that you just did, but you also don't want a whole bunch of material in there either. So that should be okay, that should be okay. Now, see, it's a cute little dress. I didn't want to finish it because I kind of wanted it to be a little frayed. I'll probably fix it a little bit here and there. But you see how this part is kind of a little longer? So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut it, you know, and cut it to where it looks right, you know. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an asymmetric type of, or not even, maybe asymmetrical, who knows. I kind of like the symmetrical. Yeah, and then what I'll do is in the back, I'm just going to cut that extra fabric off and I'm going to cut up a little bit. So this way, when she's standing straight, it doesn't show from the front. finished inside out, which that looks cute, but we're gonna put this part inside, and when we do, I will be back to show you how it looks. Here's the completed dress. She is loving it. It fits her perfectly, as you can see, and sewing it the way that we did, it perfectly fits every single little bit. You know, it fits around here, it's a little looser down here, and it's very tight so that it stays up around here. So she's comfortable, she's loving it, she's living her best life.